Hey, you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. This message is based upon a number. God took me to the scripture first, and then He gave me the number for it because I was just like, okay, God, what are you saying? And then He took me to the number. And this number that He showed me after He showed me the scripture is 25, 25 together. So 25, 25 together in the strong concordance means make ruler, ordain, be, appointed, conduct, set. And what God is saying is, um, you are a faithful servant for some, and for some, He's telling you to be a faithful servant. Okay? He took me to scripture. Took me to Matthew 24. I'm going to start reading at the 45th verse. And it says, a faithful, sensible servant is one to whom the master can give the responsibility of manning his other household servants and feeding them. If the master returns and finds that the servant has done a good job, that there will be a reward. I tell you the truth. The master who will put that servant in charge of all his own. But what if the servant is evil and thinks, my master won't be back for a while, and he begins beating the other servants, partying, and getting drunk? The master will return unannounced and unexpected, and he will cut the servant to pieces and assign him a place with the hypocrites. In that place, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. God is saying you are a faithful servant to some people, and He's telling some people to be a faithful servant in this hour. Um, a lot of people think they got time. In the Bible, it says we will not know the time nor the hour. We will know the signs, but we won't know the time nor the hour. And me personally, I'd rather have God and God come and send His Son Jesus back to find me operating in my purpose and my gifts and my assignment than to find me not doing what He has called me to do. And those that are operating in their gifts, in their assignments, in their purpose, they will be rewarded. But to others who are not, God, Jesus, is going to come back unexpectedly, unannounced, with judgment. A lot of people think they got enough time to get it together. And like I said, they don't. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. But a lot of y'all, God is saying y'all are faithful servants to keep going. Um, there will be a reward for you. Like all these messages are tying together. There will be a reward for you. And some of y'all, He wants to tell y'all, be a faithful servant. Because, like I said, we never know the time nor the hour that God will come back and, or that Jesus will come back um, for His bride. So, be operating in your purpose, be operating in your gifts. God needs you now to be a faithful servant. A lot of people thinking they got time, they don't have time. And you don't want to be to that point of time when judgment comes and God asks you why you didn't answer the call or why you didn't use your gifts that I've given you to upbuild my kingdom. You don't want that, because then He's going to say, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. I know you're not. So be a faithful servant for those of y'all who He is calling to be a faithful servant in this hour. And for those of y'all who are a faithful servant, um, and doing what God has called you to do, there is a reward at the end. I know it's not easy being a child of God. I know it's not easy doing what God has called you to do. But He is saying you are a faithful servant. Okay? And He is well pleased with you. And to those that He is calling to be a faithful servant, He wants to be well pleased with you. Answer the call. All right. All right, you guys. So I love you all, and I will chat with you all later.